Southeast Asia Majors has traditionally been, I'd say for the last 2 or 3 years, one of the toughest and hardest tournaments there is to play, not just for Street Fighter, but for all fighting games that are involved.
Is way bigger than I expected. So I thought it was going to be a really small event, but over 150 entrants just for Street Fighter alone. Venue's pretty cool. It's in a really convenient location. I really like Bangkok, man. It's great.
今まで出たプレミア大会の中で一番レベルが高いと思います。日本人がすごい多いんで。
一度来てみたいなという思ったので、はい、この大会は参加しました。でこのチームで楽しみなのはすごくレベルが高いアジアのトップのプレイヤーたちがすごく集まっているので誰が優勝するのかというのがすごく楽しみです。
I brought 6 players from the Philippines to compete in Ultimate Street Fighter 4, Blaze Blue, Guilty Gear, and Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom, and Mortal Kombat. Well, last year we actually brought a player to Southeast Asia Majors for Marvel vs. Capcom. He placed second and we sent him to EVO. So basically, it opens up so much for a player to come here before going to EVO, just so they know where they're at skill-wise and all of those things, and it just gives them a better idea of what they need to improve on to get to the top level of international play.
There's so many good players from all over the world, and they all come out here with the intensity and the competition that they want to succeed, they want to win. It's a way to test yourself.
Even the restaurant has closed down. Yeah. Like, stop working and just watch this match.
There's no pad thai being served here. Back for Sin because he went for the. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh wow! That was so sick. Enemies!
Goodness, Kokito can bring this out if he finishes combo.
Oh!
Yes, he
go,
can.
Go.
Yes, he can. And he went the distance
wow.
on that combo with that EX Tatsu. Oh my God! He just slapped him. That's when you get friend zoned. Ooh! How did he get that meter? How did he get that meter? I'm telling you, this is the highest, this is the strongest chip lead.
This is our war, Street Fighter 4. This is our war, Street Fighter 4. This is our war, Street Fighter 4.
Play fighting game, you want to win, and you just want to prove you're a better player. That's it. Then you have to keep going because you always met some stronger player, so you have to beat them.
Yeah, I've been playing fighting games my whole life, but I've been competitive for over 10 years now. When I went to the Philippines, all the players just welcomed me, they took me out. I came here, all the players welcomed me and took me out. Whenever I go somewhere on Twitter, I say, hey, I'm coming, let's meet up, let's drink. It's just both ways, man. This is advice for anyone who goes to an event. You should be friendly. Just talk to strangers. Say hello, what's up? That's the best part about events, I think.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause to the 2 grand finalists. Thank you.
We brought it to you on Capcom Fighters. We're very thankful that you have joined us late into the night or in the early morning, depending on your time zones. All right, this is, he is on match point. Nice. Yeah, reset. One more from Dizzy. One more from Dizzy is Tokido. Nice, get off me.
Great pressure, but Mago did not focus.
Oh, what? That's it. Ultra, yeah, that's it.
This is it. Mago taking Southeast Asia Majors 2015.
Congratulations to
One of these winners here is going to be representing this event at the Capcom Pro Tour Finals, and I think That kind of stuff is really exciting. It makes it seem more than just an event, more than just a tournament now. It's really just a part of a bigger thing, and that's, I think, something that's been missing from the esports portion of fighting games for the longest time is that it didn't have any solid continuity, something that really brings it back together. And then with things like EVO, with things like the Capcom Pro Tour Finals, it really marries everything together and it tells a good story. And that's what I think a lot of people should look forward to.
So yeah, right now what's happening is Capcom Pro Tour Asia Finals. Winner of this is determined who gets to qualify to go into Capcom Cup, which is on December 6th in San Francisco. So right now we have players literally from all over, even from California, that flew out here trying to get and secure that last chance to qualify. But there's so many killers here. It's one of the most difficult and stacked tournaments.
Last game, last round. It's done.
Is it guaranteed?
One more. It's done.
No! Ladies and gentlemen, your champion for Capcom Pro Tour Asia Finals, Sexy Puko!
I was a late bloomer. I came into the FGC in the year 2000, 2001. So I've seen it grow since then. And in the FGC, there weren't many players that even knew Singapore existed, you know. And when Street Fighter 4 came out, that's when we started learning of all these players from all over the world. What that game did to our community was just, it was the Big Bang Theory, like all over. It was a huge explosion. And we already know 5 is going to do the exact same thing, specifically because, you know, it's going to be cross-platform with Sony, PS4, and PC. So we're going to get the best players from both communities now.
They're really highlighting their scenes. More and more people are knowing these players. They're knowing these tournaments. I think just an overall success, seeing that these events will grow. And hopefully when Street Fighter 5 comes out, there's going to be a lot more growth coming out of the Southeast Asia region. I'm really excited for it.
I'll say this, if you're really good now in say Street Fighter 4 or whatever it is, and you just go to Street Fighter 5, you're not going to be good, you know, because you have to start over. However, because you know what it takes to be a top player in any game, it doesn't matter. You don't even have to come from Street Fighter, but because you know what it takes to be a competitor, I think your ability to excel faster in the new game, you know, will be much better than if you're just a complete newcomer. However, Street Fighter 5 aims to give that fair shot to a lot of these new players that are coming in. One of the problems was the execution barrier. Street Fighter 4, in order to be a top player, your execution has to be really good. Can't drop combos, your links have to be perfect, but 5 kind of takes some of that, you know, away. It diminishes some of that, so it's not as difficult, but you still need to have solid footsies in order to win. Me personally, I favor Nikali. He's one of the new characters out. He's kind of got all of the long dreads and everything. Yeah. His play style, it fits me perfectly because you have to get in their face. Any game I play, I always need to get in their face. I don't care what it is.
돈이라든가 티켓이라든가 호텔이라든가 이런 거보다 스트리트 파이터를 많이 하고 관심을 가져줬으면 좋겠어요. 이 게임이 어떤 게임이구나라는 걸 좀 알아주시고, 제가 가끔 트위치로도 스트림을 하고 방송을 하지만 뭐 도네이션을 받거나 뭐 구독자를 늘려서 돈을 버거나 그런 거보다도 게임을 하는 사람들한테 이 게임이 얼마나 재밌는지 좀 알리고 싶다라는 목적이 컸기 때문에 뭐 게임을 좋아하시고 자연스럽게 저 응원해 주시고 다른 선수들도 응원해 주시면 그게 가장 큰 도움이지 않나 싶어요.